Yep. What's good, everybody? What it is and what it ain't. If you don't like what I got to say, join in the debate. Guess what it is? This is copy time. We're going to speak on it real early. The Pelicans are right there. They're scratching the surface. They're right there. They're only two spots out now. And guess what? It's kind of shaky now for the Grizzlies because Jaren Jackson is now out for 2 weeks. Now, you might say Jaren Jackson might not be a big piece for the Memphis Grizzlies, but he is. When there are games that he is sitting down, Memphis Grizzlies tend to struggle. You know, that two-man punch between John Morant and Jaren Jackson. And Jaren Jackson is expected to be back March 10th. Now, let's talk about the games they have ahead. You know, Friday, they played up against the Los Angeles Lakers, which they lost. They go up against the Clippers today. Then they play the Rockets on February 26th, the Kings February 28th, which they should win unless you don't know the Kings are playing good right now. They're on a win streak since coming back from the All-Star break. Then right after that, they play the Lakers again. So those are 5 games right there which they can possibly lose. Then they got the Atlanta Hawks. Then they have the Brooklyn Nets. And then Luka and the boys with Porzingis. And then they play against the Hawks again. And then Jaren Jackson's supposed to return March 10th, hopefully against the Magic. But by that time, you know, we don't know what can happen because Damian Lillard, who's a team that's above the Pelicans, he's expected to return February 27th, which they won a great game yesterday against the Detroit Pistons, which came down to the end. But their opponents tomorrow, is the Boston Celtics. And then he's supposed to return against the Pacers, which will be in Indiana, which is a away game for the Blazers. You know, the Pelicans are looking really good right now, and let's talk about it. Let's get it out the way right now. If the Pelicans could somehow manage to make it to the 8th seed with the return of Zion Williamson, it would be great to see the Lakers versus the Pelicans round 1. But does that give Zion enough chance to win Rookie of the Year over John Morant? We have to talk about it now. We have to talk about it because it's not like he's not going crazy. He's going wild out there. Kopy. Zion is balling out there. So if the Pelicans can somehow manage to get the 8th seed, does Zion win Rookie of the Year? Kopy.